What's up guys, balik dengan gue Darren dan kali ini gue akan membahas NBA 2K20. So, apa aja yang ada di NBA 2K20 tahun ini? So, gue akan buka di Play Now dan dia ada Quick Play, Play WNBA 2KU dan Black Top. So, gue nggak akan bahas semuanya, tapi gue akan langsung aja bahas ke gameplaynya aja lah. So, let's go. Oke, tampilan barunya kayak gini ya guys. Kalau kalian baru pertama kali lihat video ini adalah tampilan awal gameplaynya NBA 2K20. Dan seperti yang kalian tahu, squad dari Golden State Warriors itu sudah tidak seperti tahun lalu yang ada KD, karena KD pindah ke Brooklyn. So good guys. Nanti setelah dari game ini gua akan coba yang WNBA. Gue pengen tahu sih. Dia penggantinya Chris Paul, jadi pertukaran pemain.
Welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Golden State Warriors. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan.
Gue belum ada melihat sesuatu yang spesial di opening gamenya. Kalau dibandingkan dengan 2K19, sepertinya lebih banyak surprise di 2K19. Sepertinya kalau yang ini belum banyak ada sedikit perubahan.
Putting the pressure on the defense like that is tough. That's what makes a good player. Kevin, no lies told there.
Well, no doubt, David, he is one of the best. Thank you. Now, Golden State's starting five. In at forward, it's Thompson and Green. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set, and it's Cauley
Paling
Stein
yang
in at the
berubah
center
itu dari
position.
segi
And for the
modeling
Rockets,
mukanya,
Westbrook
para
and Harden, the
player-playernya
dynamite
berubah,
pair, they're the backcourt.
lebih detail.
Tucker and Capella are up front, and it's Gordon in at the three.
And the Warriors last season, the sixth team in
Dari
NBA
grafis
history,
juga
and really the first since the mid-70s.
lumayan terasa berubah,
Five
lumayan.
All-Stars from the previous season.
They were a team for the ages. We knew they couldn't afford to keep them all together. That line
Dan
stands up
referee-nya
against
kan dari
any
perempuan
team
guys,
in
kalau
history.
kalian notice.
And it's the Warriors to start out. Curry finds Cauley Stein. Now
Terus
Thompson,
chat antar
defended by
pemainnya di
Gordon.
lapangan tuh bisa kedengaran dengan jelas.
Russell passes to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And
Oke,
here we
langsung
go.
aja.
Harden heading. Oh!
Animasinya detail
Love
banget
the attitude
kalau
of
kalian lihat.
Westbrook continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's Curry, poked away, and now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
He takes advantage them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Curry. The Rockets making the shot. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Curry.
Excellent touch from the mid-range. Klay Thompson's jump
Alam.
shot. It's good from
ISO.
anywhere.
Westbrook passes to Capella. The kick out to Westbrook. Here's Gordon. That one's not going to go. And Golden State will come the other way. To the inside. Green takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And whenever Green gets contact, he is so crafty at finding ways to get the bucket.
Westbrook passes to Harden. Tucker with the ball. Working on Green. Gordon for three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Always a threat. Three-point land that time was seriously expanded.
Russell with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Curry fires from way outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Iya, gue belum ada ngeliat
For
sesuatu yang
Houston,
berubah.
they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
Ini dari
Here's
gocek-gocekannya kan lebih bagus yang ini.
Fouled in the act of shooting.
Gocekan
Gets the
dribble-nya
bucket anyway,
lebih bagus
so a
yang di
three-point play chance for him.
2K20. Lebih kerasa
I mean,
gitu.
beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Dibandingkan dengan 2K19 dia masih terlalu statis ya. Kalau yang ini kayak gocekannya lebih dalam gitu. Gerakan animasinya lebih basket banget gitu. Bagus banget ini.
A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the paint. Here's Cauley
shit.
Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Unselfish play right there. Curry with the patience to wait for someone to break free.
Westbrook kicks to Gordon. Houston moving the ball around. Drills the three-pointer. Harden's got 5 points.
Harden.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Russell inside, guarded by
Itu apa
Harden.
ya?
And
Gue
Russell
belum tahu
gets
tuh.
it to go.
Ada yang gitu.
And something Russell did well in college, scoring off the pick and roll.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. The Warriors
Oh,
pull it
salah
in.
gua.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Thompson finds Green, and he drops in the layup off the
Itu
glass.
apa ya? Kayak ada yang
Defensively, all eyes on Klay. Great score, but also able to beat you with the pass.
Here's Harden, scoring
Nice.
his third straight basket in 3 tries.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Curry. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Itu apa ya?
Thompson looking for an
Kuning-kuning
opening.
bawahnya itu baru tuh.
5 to
Kuning-kuning.
shoot. Takes a shot at the elbow. Misses off the right iron.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. It
Nice.
dropped for his third basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And the Warriors decide
Nice,
to take
nice,
their
nice.
first time out here.
Good
And
game,
if there
good
was
game.
ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker. He's so valuable to his team.
You know, PJ gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's game.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Daniel House is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Green comes in for Gordon, and it's Rivers in for James Harden.
Oi,
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Smitty, when things get heated between 2 players, we often see a double technical call. But should the instigator be penalized more if it can be determined who was the instigator?
lagi hot.
I agree,
Westbrook.
Kevin. I just don't like sometimes when 2 guys get into it and you just
Oh,
automatically call it
jelas.
double technical.
Westbrook.
Because strategy-wise, if I was playing Kevin and their best player had a technical already, I would get into it just so I can call a double technical, and hopefully he'll be gone.
Now, wait a minute. Did you really? Honestly?
No, we did. I mean, I think that back in the day, you
Nice.
saw like Patrick Ewing, for
Westbrook,
instance. He had a
nice.
tech. We would just send somebody out there just to see a couple plays. If we can get him thrown out. Especially now, if you just call a double technical. The way
Team
they do,
play.
a lot
Team
of star
play.
players have been gone.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of
Apa ya?
approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Nice, Westbrook.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 10-point lead. Green passes to Westbrook. Here's Rivers. That three off the mark.
Ay.
Well, the former UCLA Bruin, Kevon Looney. Out of
Oh, ini tuh
motion,
buat
but he knows how to
ya,
contribute.
ganggu free
I
throw lah,
love
guys.
the energy and movement that Looney plays
sama
with.
dah kan ya.
Doesn't create a lot on his own, but he
Oh, tadi
always
tuh
picks his spots.
Great release
When he
tadi
can
tuh.
finish
Kok
a
warnanya
play,
hijau kayak
you
gitu.
can take your
Artinya
eye off
great
it.
release.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Atau warnanya hijau kayak gitu dia. Tapi gue demen sih
There's
shooting
48
buttonnya,
seconds left to play in the first
barnya
quarter.
bagus banget.
Pass to Capella.
Itu bandingannya dengan 2K yang 19 aja ya. Yang di 2K19 kurang
Robinson
bagus.
against Green. Capella trying to free himself
Yang
up.
ini gue lebih
And
demen.
Green with the basket on the
Enak
assist by
gitu.
Westbrook. Westbrook's got his fourth assist in this one.
Smooth banget mainnya.
McKinney passes to Robinson. Outside Curry. And there's the pass to Burks. Over House. Almost, but it rolls out.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Ay,
It's
still
stolen by Curry.
nempel.
And as we conclude the first
defense.
quarter, a one-sided game so far. Houston on top, up 10.
Interaksinya juga
We'll be
lebih
back
bagus ya.
shortly live from Houston, Texas.
Gue demen sih so far gamenya. Mantep banget.
Russell Westbrook has surly disposition on the court, but he talks about the power of positivity with his teammates.
Throughout the years, I've been trying to find ways to be a better leader. Leadership was a huge thing, and I felt the way I reacted to certain plays and my facial expressions and my demeanor can change a lot for a teammate.
Well, you can't win it alone.
And for superstar players like Westbrook, individual greatness isn't enough. It's about elevating the team around him.
Nice.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Steph Curry
That
ganas.
has helped them build an advantage
Animasinya
here.
gue demen tuh,
Playing with
animasi
good focus
skor
and
barnya.
good energy.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. We've got Alec Burks, who's out there with Steph Curry. Robinson is out there
Westbrook.
with Looney. And it's McKinney in at the 4 slot.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Down low, Westbrook with the steal. And
Nice,
Westbrook throws
Westbrook.
it down hard.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
Warriors trail by 13.
Dia ganti defense ya.
Here's Curry. The quick look, no good that time. Rockets have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. There's the feed to House.
Oke.
Can't
Woi.
hit from in close.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
McKinney passes to Robinson. Here's Looney. Outside Curry. Lets it fly from 18.
hijau
It
lagi.
drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7 though.
So good with the ball in his hands. Curry's just as effective off the catch.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And, you know, you see it every day, but
Oke,
it
cukup,
still
cukup, cukup.
doesn't make it any less impressive. The amount of skill that Steph Curry has on the floor, the shooting, the passing, the agility, he has it all.
Catching up on the changes
Nice.
for Houston. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Gordon comes in for Gerald Green. And it's James Harden in for Russell Westbrook. And so it's Golden State with it, following the score by Houston. Burks dishes to Russell. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Burks. Rebounded by Tucker. You could argue Curry is one of the most skilled players of all time.
The shooting alone puts him in the conversation, and very few can match up to just that. Guys like LeBron and Wilt dominate with their size and athleticism, but Curry is an all-time great because of his once-in-a-lifetime skill. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points.
Nice, Harden.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. He's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, "It's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams,
Nice.
it's a great feeling." And Kevin, given how it started for him in LA, many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you. Al Gordon. After the missed 3 from Klay Thompson.
Nice.
And the basket by Harden.
And Harden never seen a shot he didn't like, and boy, is he comfortable gunning it from there.
Thompson in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
To the middle, here's Tucker, and the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Houston moving it around. Clock at 6. And Tucker kicks to Harden. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Here's Burks. Poked loose. Stolen by Harden.
Harden.
By Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Russell looking around. Burks against Rivers. Thompson outside. There's the triple. And no good. And it's Houston the other way. Inside, Harden. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 15 points in the game.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
So for the Rockets, Clint Capella comes in for Daniel House. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Rivers. And then for Golden State, Kevon Looney comes in for Willie Cauley-Stein. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Alec Burks. Now, here is Harden. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Russell. And Curry has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And it's 8 points for Steph Curry.
Steph, maybe the best shooter we've seen from beyond the arc. Pretty.
Westbrook against Curry. Tucker up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
To the inside, Thompson. And Capella sends it back.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking.
Oh,
No, he did. And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's
Combo
got
Russell Westbrook, James Harden.
and And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Trailing by 19. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Capella sends it back. From deep. And James Harden hits from deep. Harden's got 22 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Russell with the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And so it's the Houston Rockets taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Gue demen dari overall animasinya
Hey,
bagus
Kevin,
banget.
thanks. Hey, Draymond, at times in that first half, they
Gameplaynya
got it going in
dapet
transition.
banget.
Why were they able to beat you defensively?
2K20
I don't think it was so much defensively, it was offensively.
Speechless
you know,
gue
we turn the
mainnya.
ball over, and you
Speechless.
can't defend that. You know, when they get out running, their guards are going to get loose. So we just got to stop turning the ball over offensively, and that'll help our defense a ton.
Yeah, your coach calls them plays of insanity, Draymond, so we'll see if you can adjust that in the second half. Thank you. Back
Yang
to you, Kevin.
lucunya tuh gini,
Thank
kalau
you, David. And
dari
we'll be back for the third quarter of
2K19
action following halftime.
itu dia kalau lagi kayak gitu dia tuh suka kayak apa ya,
The 2K Sports halftime
ngasih fitur-fitur yang gak berguna gitu. Tapi kalau dibandingkan dengan sekarang 2K20 itu ya
Hey folks,
seadanya
can't
aja,
tell you
sebutuhnya aja,
how
stay
much it
simple
means
aja.
to us to have you
Nggak
back
perlu
with us
ditambahin
on the
fitur-fitur
halftime show
aneh-aneh
on
kayak
2K
kalau itu kan
Sports.
ada kayak
Ernie Johnson,
hadiah-hadiah
Kenny the
gitu
Jet
kan,
Smith,
untuk
and
gitu
Shaquille
kan.
O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Di situ tuh nggak ada gitu.
James Harden led the way in the first half. He ended up with 22 points and 1 assist. When does this guy cool off? I mean, he's been stringing together multiple monster games lately. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
As we've seen, the deceiving quickness of Harden makes him so difficult to guard. He can go from slow to fast in an instant. Can stop on a dime, or he can take you all the way to the rack.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joe, what up?
So far so good game nih, gue demen sih. Keep it simple, nggak usah kasih
And with the
fitur-fitur yang
second
terlalu
half
aneh
upon us,
di lapangan
we'll find
gitu.
out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be.
Kayak gini
An
udah
exceptional
asik sih
performance
mainnya.
so far from James Harden.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
The forwards are Gordon and Tucker. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half.
Belum bisa ada fitur.
Rockets have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago.
Okay.
Pretty reliable in that regard. And a boon it was for the Rockets to be able to keep Clint Capella. A great fit with the team and gives them exactly what they need on the interior.
Now here's Cauley Stein. Here's Russell. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harden finds Westbrook. And some nice passing there by Houston. Capella
jelas.
with the bucket. And Greg Capella, who was taken near the end of the first round back in 2014 in the draft, has developed well during his time with Houston.
And Capella's game has really taken off in the last few seasons. He looks to be a double-double machine for this team for the next handful of years, and that is exactly what they need.
Houston on D. Shot from the inbound. Green kicks to Cauley Stein. Pass to Curry from outside the arc.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
From past the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And 11 points for Steph
Anjay
Curry.
animasinya.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Thompson passes to Green. To the middle. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 13.
Beautiful
Chill,
feed
chill,
by
chill.
Draymond. He plays a physical game, but he also has great awareness and skill.
Here's Harden on the wing. Five on the clock. Crystal
jelas.
Ball's bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Alfonso McKinney is checked in for Golden State. Robinson comes in for D'Angelo Russell. The emphasis on freedom of movement, less grabbing and holding on the perimeter, Steve, has made some players almost impossible to defend.
Yeah, James Harden, because he likes to be physical, and it's how can you not guard him without being physical in return. Steph Curry, because he gets an opening shoot shot. Lillard, Kyrie, Devin Booker, Giannis, Kevin Durant for sure. It's hard to guard these guys because they're so good on the offensive end.
Manuel House is checked in for Houston. Austin Rivers comes in for James Harden. Warriors trailed by 20. Curry with 13 points in the game. Ollie Stein in the post. Capella's there.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Gordon. That one a little long. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. On its way from Curry for 2, and Green gets it to go.
What I know about Draymond, he's not going to beat you with a ton of post moves. He's a guy who wins with effort.
Outside Gordon. It's rebounded by Golden State. And here is Curry. Passes it to Cauley Stein.
Nice
And
block.
Capella sends it back.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And Gordon
Playing with
nice.
high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Rockets leading by 20. Westbrook with it. And Curry picks him up defensively.
Capella.
And the dunk by Capella.
One of the cases
Big
where hype
fella.
fails to tell you the whole story.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Robinson against Westbrook. Outside Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to
Nice.
get that one back.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Robinson dishes to Curry. Back to Robinson. Tries a 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And then Rivers with the dunk.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the
Capellanya
offensive
unstoppable.
production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
And what a journey it's been for Austin Rivers since being drafted 10th overall back in 2012. Looked like he might not have what it takes to be an NBA player early, but he persevered and is now an integral part of this group.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players. They know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. Players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Curry with the steal. And oh, here we go. Burke's got it. Fast break chance.
Okay.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And here is Curry following Russell Westbrook's three. Looney kicks to Curry. Another three for Golden State.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Capella with the bucket.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
On its way from Curry for two. And
Anjir,
the
Curry.
Warriors tack on two more.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Feeds to House. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Westbrook finds Capella. Now Tucker. From deep Harden. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Houston in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Nice banget game.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Green down low with Looney. Russell and Thompson the perimeter. And it's Curry in at the point guard. Now, here is Russell. And they double up Russell. Thompson for three. And it's Rivers with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference.
Nice.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Here's Curry. Takes a three. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Tucker the pass to Capella. Banked in off the glass. Capella's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Looney. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Tucker. Got a hand on it. From deep three-point range. Kept alive by Houston. Golden State takes possession. Houston with a big group substitution here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Capella. Clark comes in for P.J. Tucker. McLemore's checked in for Rivers. And it's Frazier in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Poole. Curry on the wing. Drops in the layup for 2. Curry's got 23.
It's been this way all night. When Steph gets going, amazing things happen.
Harden bounce pass. Hartenstein passes to Harden. That one falls.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Poole. Frazier covering. Got a piece of it. They recover it. Spellman with the bucket. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Harden kicks to McLemore. The pass to Clark. And some nice passing there by Houston. A shot by Frazier, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Clark. Pass to Hartenstein. Harden against Curry. And Harden with the stop.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Curry against Harden. Shoots from the line. Again, Golden State.
Love the work Steph puts into his game. Accurate from every spot on the floor.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Steve, we're seeing teams around the league putting up a lot of three-point shots. I'm sure you would have enjoyed playing in this era so much with that green light shooting three.
I would, Kevin. Getting a chance to shoot maybe 5 or 6 more three-point field goal attempts takes your numbers up. But I also think a lot of these teams are copycats. Everybody can't shoot the three. Work on your game and what's best for you.
Nice. Yung Harden, player of the game.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Cauley Stein grabs the board.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. That's good from Tucker. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Warriors have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
You just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Here's Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Well, a lot of players can get hot, but nobody can match Harden when he gets locked in. The way he can create space and drill shots can be really impossible to guard.
Free throw, no good.
Susah banget.
And with Harden, he not only gets hot for a game, but stays hot, Greg, for longer
Iya,
periods
free
of
throw
time.
lebih susah daripada yang di 2K19 guys.
30 and 40-point games for weeks. He can dominate and really frustrate defenses, and there isn't anything you can do about it.
That one from long range. That's now 8 points for Klay Thompson.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Here is Russell, following the score by Houston. Good work defensively by Capella. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Houston.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Russell Westbrook.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Here's Russell.
Menurut gua
Plays it up off the glass.
An active
peningkatan
competitor, Russell won't
signifikan
go
dari
down without a fight,
2K19.
especially around the rim.
Rockets have gone
Jujur di
7 of 11
2K19
from the floor in the
pastinya agak
final
nggak
quarter
enak.
so far. And some solid looks for them. Here's Capella. Kicks it to Tucker. Westbrook surveying the D. Capella. It's good. The assist that time.
Ini pastinya gitu nggak terlalu ribet ini ya ngarahinnya. Kalau di 19 tuh gampang kena steal, passing doang.
Westbrook against Curry. Russell from long range. Can't hit that one. And the Rockets take it the other way. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And defensively,
James Harden.
you gotta respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
Russell kicks to Green. Back to Russell.
Oh,
Capella sends it back, and he recovers it. So we see Houston taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game.
guys, buat kalian yang belum main NBA 2K20, langsung aja kalian beli dan main di PS4, Xbox atau di PC.
Thanks very much. James, congrats on the win. Great crowd tonight, but what made the difference down the stretch?
We just trying to play solid defense. Talk to each other, help each other out. That was amazing tonight. It was unbelievable. Like I said, I'm happy for our guys. We got a good victory at home.
Big win, James. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Oke guys, mungkin itu video gue kali ini untuk bahas NBA 2K20. Gue akan kasih nilai sekitar 9,5 dari 10. So, I think that's it for my video for today. I see you on my next video and see ya.